It was indeed an event to remember as family, friends, and well-wishers gathered in Akpo, Agwata local government area of Anambra State to mark the 10th year anniversary of the passing away of Ugonia Tony Okpalaobi. Tony Okpalaobi, who died in a motor accident on the 2nd of September 2013, was a lawyer, civil servant, and estate manager of repute. The event, which featured the unveiling of a foundation established in his honor by his wife, Professor Nkechi Okpalaobi, started with a holy mass and tributes.
On this particular date, in 2013, around 10:11 in the morning, the cloud was so dark and the hearts of those who are concerned were so heavy that we are not even sure of what had happened. But I would not like to go on narrating this story. All I just want to say is that I thank God for today. I thank God for what is going on today. That we are here today performing this function in honor of a dear friend and brother, Barrister Tony Okpalaobi, is a sure sign that this mortal body can die, but our dreams may not die.
The Chief Executive Officer, Signature Television, Martin Obiorailu, who spoke on the man Tony, his professions, his vocation, and his philanthropy, told guests at the ceremony that his best friend, Barrister Tony Okpalaobi, lived his life serving humanity, showing love to the needy, doing charity, and touching lives in a positive way. He said Tony was a kind, sincere, honest, and trustworthy friend who always inconvenienced himself to lend a helping hand to even total strangers.
Tony as a clerk, maybe at the clerk level, level 4, level 5. That was when I met Tony. But after his school whatever, and then Tony returned to the Ministry of Land. Tony became the center of that place. Tony had a human face and everybody radiated around him. And that was why he had a swift rise in what he was doing. Even was promoted over and above those that got there before him. Tony was a wonderful lawyer. Tony never went to the court to practice. But that area of law that he was interested in, he did it so well, with a human face. Tony was a wonderful estate manager. That was something he was doing before he ever thought about reading it. His word was his bond. He had integrity. But you know, in all these professions, Tony's vocation was service to humanity. Those professions didn't matter to Tony. What mattered to him was serving people he didn't know, strangers.
Ilo said because of how positively Tony touched lives and the legacy he left behind, Tony never died but lives in the heart of many, and commended Professor Nkechi Okpalaobi for establishing the foundation in memory of her late husband.
When Tony died, I was devastated. But I told myself that, look, I want to remember Tony the way he was. That loving, kind, empathic friend of mine. And I did something, even then. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I never went, when they were doing, what's it called? When they were procession or whatever, I never saw Tony's corpse. I never wanted to see Tony lying down. I never did. Well, at my side, his image is there and all that, but fine. But I don't know whether it's true. But in all the dreams I've had with Tony after he died, he was never dead. Anytime I see him, it's either we are playing or we are working. So in my memory, I don't have a memory of Tony dying. In my head, Tony is alive. And we can see that Tony is alive in our hearts, even in this edifice. So my dear friends, I urge all of us, I know I've taken a lot of your time, but I urge all of us to continue to pray for him, for the repose of his soul.
Speaking on the vision of the foundation, Tony's wife, Professor Nkechi Okpalaobi, said that the foundation was founded to address a number of issues in the society, including maltreatment of widows, providing scholarship for indigent students, and provision of free drugs to the sick in Akpo and beyond. The foundation, she explained, was basically a continuation of the philanthropic activities of her husband.
The aim of the foundation is to continue the philanthropic services of my late husband, because he told me all the visions, all the dreams he has for the people of Akpo, because he will always take care of them, those that are sick, those that are hungry. So we want to continue that vision. We want to continue his dreams. And God had, through him and through his friends, blessed us that we could put up this edifice in his honor after 10 years. So that is what we are celebrating today. We are celebrating a great man, a man filled with so much love, so much generosity. So, and all the testimonies that people are giving on his behalf, testimonies of his goodness, testimonies of his assistance, saintly assistance. In fact, he was a great man. And
the event also featured cultural performances. From Akpo, Anambra State, Chukwudi Madako reporting for the Signature Show.